Welcome to Everyday Dollars with Latoya Silman. And if you are looking for more information about what you should be doing every day with every dollar that you make, you have come to the right place. I'm a 5-time Emmy award-winning journalist, and let me tell you, not only have I reported many of the financial pitfalls that so many of us, possibly some of you, have faced, but I've also fallen prey to them myself. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, if you want to learn from my mistakes and also get some practical advice about things to get out of the hole and stay out of a financial hole, then please subscribe and like this YouTube podcast that you're looking at right now, or on any platform that you can find a podcast available. We are there. And not only do I want you to subscribe, but I also want you to make sure that you share it with others so that they never miss an episode either. All right, you guys. So I don't have to tell you this, but the struggle is real. I see it every day while I'm at work. We're reporting on just the worst financial news that I've seen in a very, very long time. And a lot of people are really scared that we could be heading for the big R, a recession. Of course, Biden right now is saying that that is not inevitable. But here's what I want you to think about, and what I want to press upon you, is that a recession is inevitable. Maybe not during his presidency, but at some time in the future, it will in fact happen again. It's just the way it is. Bad times, hard times will come, right? There's that saying that says either you've come out of a storm, or you're in a storm, or you're about to head into a storm. And so what I would like for all of us to do is just stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But unfortunately, so many of us have lived for the now, or we keep putting off the things that we know that we should be doing right now because we always feel like that's someplace far away. But the truth is that you just don't know when the other shoe will drop. And I'm going to tell you what really scared me. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And when I saw the strip shut down during COVID, I thought, it's official. Hell has frozen over, right? I mean, think about it. The Las Vegas strip shut down. People were literally riding their bikes through it. It was a scenic route. It really looked like something apocalyptic. And that's when I thought, okay, no matter when you think that anything, people say, oh, this job is recession proof, or this is recession proof. People will always come to the Las Vegas Strip. Not so, because we hadn't seen COVID-19. And now that we have, I want to challenge everyone, even if you're in the midst of the storm still and you're one of those people struggling, to make sure that you are never in this position again. You have to be so sick and tired of being sick and tired that you decide to make a change. And so I really want to implore you to do that now. For me, my wake-up call came about, journalists don't like doing math, but probably about seven years ago. I realized that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I realized that I was tired of being in a financial position where I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, I made some decent money back then, thankfully making better money now. But I realized that it was on me, meaning that a lot of times we tell ourselves things like, when I get that next job and that next job and that next job. But then I found myself that, okay, in television news, especially when you're first starting out, you don't make any money. And I was really not making money when I first started the business way back when. But every time I got an increase in pay, when I got a new job and I moved to a new city, and I said, okay, I can't wait to have this type of lifestyle, or, oh, it's going to be better now. I found myself in the same financial hole. Why? Because when my money got better, my place of living got better, my car got better, and I just really started to drown in trying to keep up my lifestyle. And I wasn't even living extravagantly. I mean, up until a couple of years ago, I was driving a Camry. It's not like I was just doing, I wasn't balling till I fall, if you will. Like, I literally was just trying to live better. And it was getting the best of me because I just didn't have the tools in place, and I didn't have enough of the know-how to, like they say, save, and pay yourself first when you get paid. And so once I finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired, I got real with myself. I really started looking at how much money was coming in versus how much money was going out. And I really started to make a change. And so that's what this podcast is about. That's what I hope that you are feeling compelled to do right now, is just start getting real, because you know what? The struggle is real. And it's going to be up to all of us to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to take care of our business. You cannot wait on Washington. You cannot say, well, I hope Biden, it just, every time I hear people say things like, oh, I sure hope that Biden, gets rid of these student loans. I'm really counting on that. And I understand the motivation behind that. But I want to implore all of us to don't wait on Washington. Don't put your financial fate, and i.e. your whole life, in the hands of a man, in the hands of a government, in the hands of a woman, in the hands of anybody. Put it on you, because ultimately it is about you. I want you to be so about your business that whether Biden decides to forgive your student loans or not, you're good. And you are taking ownership of your life, of your financial future. And you're not hoping and wishing and praying that somebody else is going to come and save you. And so that is what this is about, is what can we do? Because you can't change and control what anyone else is doing, but you can control and change your behavior. And honestly, that is going to start with looking in the mirror, taking real stock of how much money you're making and how much money you're spending. Now, you may be saying, well, I just don't make enough after you do that math. Well, how do we make more? Do I need to get a side hustle? Oh, I believe in a side hustle. Do I need to pick up extra hours at work? Whatever it is to dig yourself out of the financial hole. So we're going to talk about all that kind of stuff. I would love to hear from you. What do you want to hear about? What do you want to know about? Are you concerned about the housing market? I know a lot of people are. Are you concerned about how to save for retirement? I know a lot of people are. Are you concerned about just how to have enough money so that if your car breaks down, your whole world doesn't shatter? I can help you with that. We're going to talk about those things, practical things that everyday people can do with every dollar so that they are not in the situation that they hope they're never in again. And I'm telling you, the pandemic is just one thing, right? As soon as the pandemic is over, it seems like we have another emergency, Ukraine, and you're seeing what's happening with gas. You see inflation is out of control. I mean, Washington Post and really all the outlets, Wall Street Journal saying that the last figure was 8.5%. That's our rate for inflation right now. That's a 40-year high. Gas, record highs. Housing, record highs. Let's get off of this constantly, just like we can't get forward, like we're on this hamster wheel. And that's going to start with us with some discipline, taking stock. Once you're taking stock, start really realizing, okay, where is the fat? Trim that fat. And, start trying to say, what could I live without? For me, it was immediately, do I need Netflix? Do I need cable? Do I need Hulu? Do I need Apple TV? Can I lower my cell phone bill? Can I not go to Starbucks? Can I make my own lunch instead of spending $10 to $12 on lunch elsewhere? These are some of the things that you have to decide, and it's not forever, but it's just to help you get out of that rut. I was able, with just discipline, to not only pay off 13 credit cards, and I'm not embarrassed to say that's what I had. A lot of my credit cards I'd had since college, and now I should be embarrassed about this, but the reason why I got most of them is because I wanted a free t-shirt. That's how they got me. And they had me as a loyal customer on that hamster wheel for years. I had a student loan. I had car note. I had it all, and I paid it all off. And you can too. You can too, but it takes discipline. And I'm going to help you as much as I can to show you what worked for me. And who knows, maybe it'll work for you too. So I hope you go ahead and click subscribe, like, tell your friends, because we're going to make some change. And it's not just about having a little extra money in your pocket, it's about really changing the trajectory, not only of your life, but of your family's life, changing that family tree. Because once you really start minding your financial business, once you really start taking hold and taking stock of what's coming in and what's going out and minding it and being a good steward of that money, that's where the beauty happens. That's when you really start changing that family tree and you become your ancestors' wildest dreams. That's what we're after. So it's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be some work. I'm going to tell you a little bit of the facts and figures, but you don't have to be an award winning journalist. You don't have to be an avid news watcher to know that we really are in a financial fight for survival here. And it's just a matter of time whether this recession comes next year, this year, or years down the road, is that we will likely face another situation. It might not be the same exact situation that we saw last time when the housing market crashed back in 2008, but we're going to face something. It may not be just like the pandemic that really hit us hard in 2020, but it's going to be something else. But here's the difference: you're going to be different. You're going to be positioned in a way that how these sleepless nights that you may be feeling right now, or these penny pinching moments that you're having right now, it's not going to be the same. And you're going to be so thankful that you were able to do what you needed to do in the back end, so that in the front end, when trouble does come a knocking, because trouble will come a knocking, that you are ready for it. So that's what we're going to be doing here at Everyday Dollars and Everyday Dollars. And I'm super excited to just share this passion and joy that I have for just helping people. I just want to help you because somebody helped me, and I'm grateful. Knowledge is key, and action is imperative. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing, and I hope that you are ready for the ride.